From Mugello Circuit, welcome to Corse Clienti Racing News. The European Series has come to the third stage. In this issue, a special on the TV production, the North American Series in Laguna Seca in Montreal, and a GTE update. Let's go to see the challenge. At the start of race 1 in Trofeo Pirelli, Balzan keeps the lead, while Blancardi overtakes Scriabin. Some spin for Zoblin and Gobbo in the back lines. In the middle of the race, tight battle for second place between Blancardi and Grossman, until Blancardi has to let him over 5 minutes before the end. Balzan takes the win with style, and behind, close Grossman and Blancardi.
Ero molto ottimista e oggi comunque la gara sono stato molto attento ai primi 2-3 giri a non stressare troppo le gomme, perché quel Mugello è facile, veramente contento sia per il mio primo posto che poi anche per il mio compagno di squadra.
I have really hard to fight, but at the end the last 5 minutes was a little bit harder for him than for me, I think.
In Trofeo Pirelli Race 2, Balzan keeps the lead again, but it's behind him that the real fight goes on between Grossman and Blancardi. A thrilling series of laps that brings the Italian driver ahead of beyond Grossman. Great recovery for Stefano Gai, protagonist of an incredible series of overtakings.
È stata una gara molto diversa da quella di stamattina, dove avevo fatto un po' più di attenzione ai pneumatici, però vogliamo far bene ancora per tutta la stagione.
It was a nice race. Today was a little bit quicker, so it's okay like that.
Race 1 in Coppa Shell saw a spectacular accident at the start involving Tsiplakov, Rizzuto and Raffaeli. After the safety car, first place for Basov and second was Daniele Diamato, third Giacomo Stratta, overtaken in the beginning phase. Alexei Basov, a great win.
Very good race, control situation. Sono contento, speravo in qualcosa di meglio, sia di recuperare Basov, però non ci sono riuscito.
In Coppa Shell Race 2, Stratta started third, overtakes Giannoni, and then, to catch Basov, he tries to overtake him and then they go out. Basov will land 8th, and this takes Giannoni to the lead. Another accident involving Lebed and Del Prete, who finishes out, always in the first minutes, characterizes the race. Moisev, Skeltema and Zanuttini fight for the 8th place. Then the classification is Giannoni, Gedes and Vezzoni until the end.
Ho detto meglio un terzo, è arrivato un primo, comunque il ritmo c'era, si sono sportellati troppo, bastato stare dietro e guardare.
I try very hard to catch Rafa. In the first half of the race I was very careful with the tires because I knew that they will be gone if I force too much.
An in-depth of the TV Challenge production. From here, Challenge races are broadcast in almost 80 countries in the world, live or delayed.
the first Trofeo Pirelli race, and as expected.
Attenzione alla 2.
Scriabin, we can also see Flavio Pierleoni coming through there, but right at the front it is Bolzan that leads.
Attenzione 4. 4.
And Guy taking a look at Alexander Scriabin. Is there a gap there? No, he has to.
His line, he has not to defend because the gap is big enough.
Segui, via grafica. Diamo la lotta a 11-8. Man mano che vi libero, scalate, Si vede solo lui che rallenta. Provate a tornare un po' indietro.
Laguna Seca and Montreal were two very exciting races, one of them held during Formula One Canadian Grand Prix. In Laguna Seca, on the 20th of April, race 1 saw a brilliant win from Alex Popov in Trofeo Pirelli, followed by Triarsi and Cheung, whereas in Coppa Shell, Ryan Oki had the better of his brother Damon at the finish line, ahead of Erjavec after a thrilling race.
Well, it was amazing. I drove amazing. It was hard to be there. I won the race. I did the pole position, fastest lap. It was amazing to be there.
Started in second, finished off in second. Alex is a fantastic driver. We stayed together throughout the whole race, and feeling really great now. I know I'm competitive with Alex, so just going to try for first place tomorrow.
Race 2 was marked by a spectacular accident from Ryan Oki at the famous corkscrew corner, with no consequences. Win for Alex Popov again, ahead of Triarsi. Coppa Shell win for Herjavec, followed by Damon Oki and Maurizio Scala.
Oh, this is by far the most fun I've ever had. This is just such a well-run event and such a pleasure to be here. It's more fun when I win, though.
In Montreal, in the same weekend of the Formula One Canadian Grand Prix, the Challenge Race 1 winner was the current championship leader, Onofrio Triarsi, driving for Ferrari of Central Florida. On the second and third steps of the podium, we have Mike Zoe and Kevin Marshall. As for the gentleman drivers in the Coppa Shell, victory went to pole sitter Jose Valera, first overall across the line, ahead of Damon Oki and Darren Crystal. With the second day of racing at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit, the curtain came down on the fourth round of the season North American Ferrari Challenge Trofeo Pirelli. In the Trofeo Pirelli category, Onofrio Triarsi confirmed his leadership, crossing the line ahead of Mike Zoe and Ryan Oki. Of the gentleman drivers in the Coppa Shell, victory went to Damon Oki ahead of Darren Crystal and Brent Lawrence. Thrilling race at Spa on the 5th of May for the second stage of the World Endurance Championship, with 7 Ferraris entered. Best result for the 458 GT2 with Fisichella and Bruni. Thanks to the careful fuel strategy, Bruni managed to gain the second position, right behind the Porsche. Fourth ended Bertolini and Beretta. The Spa 6 Hours was a very closely contested race. How did it go for Beretta-Bertolini duo?
It was a difficult weekend for us because after the victory in Sebring, we expect a good weekend also in Spa. But we was not happy about the balance. Now it will be important to check what happened on the car and to do the maximum level of preparation for Le Mans.
A a summary of the first 2 races with the World Endurance Championship with Ferrari at Sebring and Spa.
Sebring was very good. I mean, the race was tough, hard. We have a hard competition, but the Ferrari was very fast, and we win the race. And with Andrea and Marco and the Team AF, we all did a very good job, and the car was absolutely flying. So we have won, and that's a good start.
I was trust myself and pushing every laps and every corners, but in the end it was a good second place. It was a very good emotional time.
In GT3, the third round was held at Navarra on the 27th of May. The duo of Guy Lyons climbed the second step of the podium in race 1, together with the race 2 results. This let AF Corse team gain the head of the team's classification. Let's go ask Stefano Guy. Stefano, il tuo primo anno nel GT, corri appunto nel FIA GT3 con la 458 GT3. Che cosa è diverso dal Challenge e come ti trovi?
Abbiamo principalmente una macchina molto più da corsa rispetto a quella del Ferrari Challenge, che è una macchina apparentemente derivata dalla serie. È una macchina che ti impegna un pochettino di più, in quanto appunto il Challenge si muove molto di più a differenza del GT3.
A Nogaro e a Navarra hai fatto delle buone prestazioni, contribuendo a portare il team AF Corse in testa alla classifica team.
Il secondo posto dopo uno stint condotto tutto il tempo in testa è stato un ottimo risultato. Se riusciamo ad ottenere delle bride un pochettino più larghe, la macchina ha un potenziale che forse è superiore, anzi senza forse, alle altre vetture.
Many races to come in these weeks for the GT and the Challenge, so stay tuned!